Today I fucked up by cheating on my significant other and karma came fast. This happened about 10 years ago and we split up because of it. Before I go any further, I want to point out that I am fully aware of how shitty and inexcusable cheating is. I was young and made a mistake that I paid for immediately. This is my story. So one night, my roommate invited me, 21 years old at the time, to the beach to see a bunch of people that we knew from high school and hadn't seen since graduation. We had spent all night in the bar drinking and taking shots. Eventually, the bar closes, so me, my roommate, and the remaining members of our group decided to grab the coolers from our friend's hotel and head towards the water to finish the night off with a few more beers and listen to the water. The waves seemed to be appearing from a void. This is about the time things took a turn. We had been debating getting into the water, but this is not very smart at night, especially when you don't know the schedule of the tide. Plus, we were absolutely shit-faced. I was the first one to start heading that way, removing my clothes down to my underwear, when one of the girls we were with sprints past me. I turn around and everyone is naked. I admit that at this point, I had not even considered how my girlfriend would have felt about this, and I got naked too. We had been swimming for about 30 minutes when everyone started splitting up. This was during low tides, so you can go quite a ways away from shore and still be waist deep. I had come up to a sandbar with this girl that I had been friends with for years. Neither of us had even realized how far away we had strayed from the group or the shore. This is the moment I cheated. About halfway through the deed, I heard my roommate screaming our name at the top of his lungs. We were the only ones left out there, and the tide was coming in. We made it only a few feet from the sandbar when I noticed what looked like fireflies in the water. I quickly realized that these were jellyfish, and they were everywhere. We both frantically tried to hurry through, but they just kept coming. There were at least 50 to 75 that we could see. Suddenly, I felt a sharp sting across the back of both my knees. I grabbed my friend by the wrist and started to pull her as I did my best to run because now shit had gotten serious. I made the one mistake that every beachgoer knows better than to do. I decided we need to get out immediately, and climbing the rocks would help. I didn't even get a single foot planted because my toe was immediately sliced open to the bone by a clam. Now I'm naked, pouring blood, and both of us had been stung all over. We started back towards the beach when I was doubled over in pain, shooting through my penis and balls. I thought I had been bitten by something, but it turns out a jellyfish had wrapped around my genitals. I had never been in pain like this before. When we finally got to the beach, we were surrounded by all of our friends who heard us screaming and had called the police because they thought we had come across a shark. It's now almost 5 a.m. and the experience had completely sobered me up. The police were surprisingly cool about the whole situation, and one of them offered to walk us back to the hotel. Fast forward to later in the morning when my roommate had driven us home. When we got home, I started evaluating my injuries. I definitely needed stitches, but opted out because I didn't have insurance at the time. My penis looked horrendous, however. I couldn't even believe what this jellyfish had done to it. It was swollen, tender, and was a different shape. I took a handful of ibuprofen and took a shower before passing out for the remainder of the day until the evening when I wake up to my girlfriend crawling in bed with me. My heart sank. She knew I had gone out the night before, and my roommate informed her of my rough night, excluding the fact that I betrayed her. She was there for maybe a total of 10 minutes before I completely broke down and confessed, but did not tell her about the cut or the jellyfish. She never looked at me, never cried, and left without saying anything. I saw her about 4 years later in a bar. She approached me and asked if we could talk for a while. She told me that she was never mad at me and that after some time she was just happy I was honest. After the fact, she noted. To which I replied, "Well, I've got something to tell you about that night that you're going to love." She fucking loved every second of hearing the rest of the events from that night. We both laughed pretty hard about it. I paid for her tab and left. We haven't spoken since.
I feel that's good karma. I mean, that's a great karma story.
That's a great karma story.
I feel better about that. I don't have any sympathy for this guy.
No. He got what he deserved.
That's some karma there.
Yep.
Oh, man. The cut. Oh.
Jellyfish on your genitals?
Oh, yeah, that's worse. Fuck. That's crazy.
I could not imagine, like, the fear of seeing like 75 jellyfish around me. Oh my God.
Yo,
That's a nightmare.
I've got mad fear of the ocean now. I don't think I could go in at night anymore.
Oh, I would never
I
go
don't
in
know.
at night. It's so scary.
I've done like when I went to the first time I went on a resort, I was playing beach volleyball all the time, like before I met you, and like there was like a group of us, like young people, and we decided we didn't go skinny dipping, but we went out for a swim at
couldn't
like
do that.
midnight after like drinking and stuff like that. We went out for a dip. I don't think I could do that anymore. I got fears of the ocean now. Getting swept away and stuff.
It's scary.
Yeah. Damn. That was a good story. I got another one that will make you chuckle.
Okay.